Hey, good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing today? Today is Monday, November the 24th. It is now 12:21 Central Time, so where I'm currently at. Today is Teaching Monday. Today, my main goal is to play on a vanilla server, so an official server. I'm going to stick with Kolgiev since that's part of the 1.6 update. That's one of their newer maps. I'm not going to go into a match that's too heavily filled up, so that way it's hopefully a little bit better teaching moment for everybody. Afterwards, after this live, I'm going to go through and I'm going to compress everything to the best of my ability. That way you can go over to my other channels and be able to reference any of the videos from there, so that way there is always the constant knowledge to go to. All right. I'm just going to stick with what I usually do, which is the Soviet team, just because they don't have that good of weaponry, and it's all going to be the same. So on here, you're going to see all the different classes. You get to be commander once you load in and you get leveled up, I do believe. I don't know if you can be it as a private. Never tried it. There's assault, recon, anti-tank, engineer, transport, and then medic. So you can obviously see how many people are in each group. The higher the rank you get, you can create your own group. You can make it a private group, lock it, put a password on it, X, Y, and Z. But for today, we're going to keep it relatively simple. I was going to do assault, so we're just going to go ahead and do engineer. So whenever you load into the engineer course, you're going to see in the top left-hand corner of the dude's picture, it says Sapper. Top right-hand corner, it says 85 MSAR. That is your allotted supply, your supply allotment, where you're able to go to supply, your supply allotment, where you're able to go to the armory and be able to pull out supplies. So like extra magazines or backpack or different clothing, X, Y, and Z. But that's also going to depend on your rank and your job. So one might load in. I don't use smokes or flares. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you. I'm going to load in engineer. I'm just going to, I'll find a base relatively close to action. And it's looking like Yenzi, but there's not that much. Yeah, that works. We'll go to here. So you find a base that you want to spawn in at. You spawn there. I'm going to wait for everything to load in because it's going to take it a second. There we go. Hey, welcome in, Weeks. How we doing today? All right, so whenever we're loaded in, I'm just going to go ahead and find the armory, which the armory is going to always look like these two little half huts. So the left is going to be your weapons and all of that goodies. The right side is going to be what you wear. So as it's showing, body, bullets. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to open the arsenal. I'm going to come over to my trousers. I'm going to remove the white flare. And you're going to see in the top left-hand corner that it now says 4 out of 85 MSR. Now it's 5, now it's 6. That's because I had dropped my smokes as well. I don't use them, so I don't worry about them. I use that for extra ammunition. So I'll go over here. I'm going to grab some extra mags. I still have 6 MSAR up in the corner. I should be able to save this as is now and be able to... No. My rank is insufficient for 1 or more items. All right, whatever, even though this is my job. So we're over here at Yenzi. we're going to want to go and push down to Plasma. Hey, welcome in, D-Rock. How we doing today? Doing a Teaching Monday. I'm trying to teach viewers Arma Reforger. Go ahead and put this over here, make it a little bit easier for me to see that. All right, so I'm going to go down to Plasma. So what I want to do is I want to get my azimuth. I'm going to put double tap down on the D-pad. And that's going to be the same for Xbox or PlayStation. I don't know what it is for PC yet. And then you're going to put the center of your compass on that red line right here that's going from this base to this base. And what you're going to do once when that's more centered, like that, right, you're going to follow this line. So we're right below 210. So I'm probably going to look at 200 degrees southeast, or southwest, right? So I'm going to get out of the map, double tap down again to pull up my compass. I'm going to pull the left trigger so that way I can aim. I'm just going to turn my guy until I'm right under 210. Boom. Now that I'm under 210, that's my azimuth. That's the direction I need to go. So since I'm running into a bunch of trees, I need to try and find something that's going to be more of a landmark. So, or I could just keep my fucking compass out. Hey, War Daddy, welcome in. Hey, boy, how we doing today? Doing some Arma Reforger teaching. All right, now that we got our azimuth, we're gonna rock 210, and then at that point we're gonna head over to enemy base. We're gonna set up some plastic explosives, and then once we have some plastic explosives set and ready to go, we're going to try and sabotage the GI base. So as an engineer, your primary job is building bases, demolition, or even repairs for like vehicles and stuff. Because you automatically, once you come in, this is going to be your loadout. You get 400 gram TNT. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Good morning. How are we doing today? You get a repair tool, and you obviously get the little detonator. Oh, excuse me. How we doing today, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. Doing a little bit of Arma Reforger training, teaching. All right, so now that we got that figured out, we're going to head on to our main base, or the base that we're going to attack. You could get a vehicle, and whenever I die, next time I'll show everybody how to requisition a vehicle. It's really simple. Hey, welcome in, Ryan. Take that out. Well, we're also being attacked by GI up in Montrose, so I'm going to turn around and head north. Hey, welcome in, Saber. Welcome in. I guess now's a good time to show you guys how to actually requisition a vehicle real quick. Hey, SB, welcome in. How we doing today? Doing a little bit of Arma Reforger teaching. Right. If anybody is curious, I am trying my best to do a stream once a day for sure, at a minimum of 1.5 to 2 hours on a day, each day. So that's a good old, 90 to 120 minutes. Most of the time, given that stay-at-home pappy, it is hey, Nando, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in to Teaching Monday. Welcome in. Gang Teaching Mondays. Yeah, that's what we're doing. All right, welcome in, Willie boy. How we doing? You wish to learn how to rock on some Arma Reforger? Feel free to stand by, and stand by as I teach you the ways of Reforger. So they didn't have a supply vehicle depot up. So I'm just going to go ahead and hoof it to the north. I also had seen that at the main tent, there wasn't that many supplies, so no need for me to stick around and try and, you know, create a depot at all. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all the views. Thank you for stopping in and seeing me today. I hope you are having a lovely Monday. I hope it goes by smoothly. You don't have any hiccups. Today's the day, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the day to have a great day. Tomorrow, it'll just be another day. You know what I mean? But then Thursday, that's really the day. You know what I mean? Getting all fat and happy. Enjoy our bird day. That will be the... Oh. I heard somebody fucking toss a frag. They're still attacking on Matros. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Rowan. Anyways. So I'm heading up to try and defend Matros. I spawned here. I'm currently right here because there's a building right there. This is the only building that I ever ran across. You got to be able to use your map, use your compass, use everything, all the means necessary given to you. So a quick button rundown for Xbox and PS5. This is typically your layout. Obviously, this is your move. This is your look. Double tap down. That's going to pull out compass. Push and hold down. You're going to pull out your binos. Double tap up, you're going to turn on your flashlight. Push and hold up, you're going to pull out your flashlight, right? Or push and hold Y or triangle. That will give you your inspection. Then you have to physically look at the damn light. Hit square or X. I'm on Xbox, so obviously it's a fucking X. Hit X. Boom. Now whenever I double tap up and I turn my flashlight on, it's no longer going to be a white light. It's going to be a red light. Soviet on... Official has 4 colors: white, red, green, blue. GI, white, red. I don't know why. They only have white and red. I really wish that they gave the GI the 4 and then just gave the Soviets the 2. But that's me. All right. I can push triangle on it. Quit looking at it. Why are we doing this? All right, there we go. I had to move. Push triangle, cool beans. Now we got back out. All right, you can push and hold. I keep saying triangle. Fucking Y. It's Xbox. Push and hold Y. Now I'm doing the inspection. I look at my rifle. I can detach the muzzle brake. If I had a suppressor in my backpack, that's where I go to install it. Since I have a suppressor or a bayonet in my inventory, I'm going to tap X. Boom. All right, now, if you have different types of magazines, whether you have one that's just straight tracer, one that's a mix of tracer and ball, or straight ball, you could go through and you can select which type of mag you want loaded. So you could say, hey guys, I'm loading up a mag of tracers. Follow the tracers. That's where the enemy's at. You can do that. You can even go and put your weapon on safe. I guess it won't even let me do it on here. Sure, I guess we'll kick him. All right, that's that one. So that's your quick rundown on that. B or circle is your crouch. A or A. X. Fuck, I don't remember. Square, triangle, circle, X. I think X. Anyways, that's your jump. Trigger. This is nice because you could just literally tap your trigger, toggle your trigger, and then it's going to ADS for you. If you push and hold your trigger, it's going to give you a little bit of an ADS zoom, or you double tap R1 or your right bumper, and that's going to give you your double zoom as well while you're out of the ADS sight. Hit that again, boom. Now you see if you've been hit, you need to pull out your med kit. You push and hold the right arrow on your D-pad, and then you can go through and you can select all your stuff, your bandage, tourniquet. Tourniquets are reusable, so if you put one on yourself and you remove it, it'll go back into your inventory. Welcome in, Manslaughter. How are we doing today? You got morphine, you got your radio, entrencher tool, and your frags, and then that's where like the smokes and shit will hide. Looks like we got Matros back. Oh shit. Oh shit. One second, chat. Oh, FIA. All right. Take care of these guys real quick, and I'll continue my little rant and rave. I did see 4. I dropped 1, 2, 3 for sure. I'm looking for numero 4. Gotta reload. Yeah. Hey, welcome in, David. How are we doing today? All right, cool beans. Now that the FIA civilians, what? God damn it! I ran into an AP mine. Well, you don't do that. That's what you don't want to do. Get off my couch. Oh boy, it's too hot. Her, what up, girl? It's too hot here to be wearing a fucking beanie today. Just spicy. Why is it so spicy? All right, welcome in. Today is Teaching Mondays for Arma Reforger. All right, let's head up to Vishnya. How are we doing today, ladies and gentlemen? All right, let's see if they have a vehicle depot. If not, they have a helipad right here, which is the exact same manner in which to get a vehicle. So, hey, welcome in, cursor. So you go up to the little box. This says requisition helicopter, push and hold X, square, whatever your button is. And then if you're the specific rank, you'll be able to get all these choppers, or whatever chopper you're allotted. Obviously, if you don't have enough supplies, you can't get the chopper. Hey, welcome in, Solace. How we doing today? And to get out of there for Xbox, for me, it took me a handful of hours to really dial it in. I found I push and hold my select, and then I push and hold my Y after I get out of that. That's what allows me to get out of the builder mode. So that's how you requisition a vehicle. This is what the helipad looks like. It's a fucking helipad. And then you have 2 other depots. You have a heavy, and then you have a light depot. Your heavy is going to be a big old depot looking thing. I'll see if I can find one real quick. That way everybody has a view of what the depots look like. So that's going to be a light vehicle depot over there, right? And then that's going to be a heavy vehicle depot over there. Over there, that's where you're going to get your LAVs, if you're GI, your whatever the vehicle is. If you're Soviet, I don't remember. These Connex boxes, this is a supply depot, so that way you can add more supplies to your base. So that way you could do more stuff out of your base. Mortars, fucking helis, good transport, or even just being logistics and rocking a basic truck and delivering supplies from base to base. All right, so I'm going to go over here and see if homeboy, he's going to stop for me. I'll get in. Hey, brother, what's up? What's up? Switch seat. You just got to look over at your seat and you push and hold the key that it is combined with. if you're the driver, you can look over, you could turn on your hazards, you could turn on your lights, your high beams, honk the horn, you could put on the e-brake, all that good stuff, but only the driver's allowed to do that. Now you can, as you're driving, you could be looking at the dash and getting it that way, or, oh shit, Vishnu's getting attacked. We just came from there. Or, hey, Blue Game Boy, welcome in, welcome in. You can double tap up or push and hold up on the D-pad, and then that will allow you to turn on the lights without having to look around. You could tap Y or triangle to turn off the engine without having to look at where to start it. You can either A, push or pull the trigger whenever you get in to start the vehicle. You could push and hold X or square to start the vehicle, or you find the one spot specifically on the dash to start the vehicle. Hey, welcome back in, Game Boy. And then so far, that is pretty much a basic rundown of the controls for Xbox and PlayStation. I had saved a site that has all of the controls for PC. So if there's anybody that's on PC that's wanting to get Reforger or has Reforger and sees that it's not a game that you could just jump in and understand, follow me, send me a message. We'll find a time to get in together, and I'll give you a good crash course, as good as I can, you know what I mean? And make it so that way you can get in after work and enjoy your day and enjoy your time gaming without having to be like, oh, fuck, how do I do this? How do I do that? So I'm going to take all that heartache in. I'm going to bear the burden of learning the games, the annoying shit. And I'm going to go and, regurgitate the information. Yeah, man, I'm down. Can you hear me? Maybe I'll just start a party and then go to Hey, can you hear me now? Oh, sweet, nice. Yeah, for whatever reason, I found that I have to create a party and then go into the game party sometimes. Yeah, well, for me to be able to be heard. Oh, and this is Arma Vision. We're here. All right, chat, you guys get to see what it's like being an engineer. Oh, yeah, I was talking to chat. Gotta pull out your old handy dandy shovel. We go up. Build this bitch up. Hey, Botic, welcome in. Do you want to back the truck up and then we could just offload the supplies? Or do you want to keep enough supplies in here to try and do another? No. All right. If you are on console and you're looking to go into third person, you push and hold your start button. Hey, thank you for the likes. Hey, welcome in, Liquid Smooth. How we doing today? Are you opening up a new window? Yeah. Huh. Oh, I guess. I see. He's taking that. How are we doing today? How's work going? Yeah. Get off my couch. Where'd we set everything else up? Yeah. I bet. I've never been a fan of Mondays, personally. Depot. Yeah, it's got to be nice, huh? Not a very lovely spot for a little depot to be put. There we go. There we go. All right, cool beans. Pull out that old guy. Do you have Friday off as well? Yeah, my kid's school is out for, oh fuck, all this week. Damn. Sorry, buddy. Hopefully Friday goes by quick though for you. Hey, welcome in, Eddie. How we doing? All right, these are all built up. Are we wanting to do some more building? How big are we wanting to make this base? How big are you wanting to make this base? How big are you wanting to make the base? Appreciate it, brother. I will. Yeah, let's head down to Gusar. We'll grab a light vehicle. Not what I wanted.
Нас атакуют в точке.
Basque, you good? I know, but I like to double check. Well, they fucked up not getting me. Making my way on foot. Basque. Contact coming in, off the main road. There's two, it's just two. Both are down. I'm just going to go on foot. They're going to keep coming back here, so I'm going to try and ambo them. Ambush. Ambo. Hey, Glow, welcome in. I might even just leave it there so I can use it as cover. Hey, Diesel. Welcome. How are we doing today? You enjoying our Monday? Yeah, there we go. Just like that.
Внимание всем подразделениям. Говорит ураган. Необходимо провести строительные работы на базе Нитка.
Ooh. All right. Actually, I've got a plan. That's good to hear, man. Hey, thank you for that follow, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Your Monday's going to get even better now, man. I promise. That one there. That there. Let me. Where'd it go? Oh. Pick up. Man, I wanted it on the vehicle. There we go. That one there. See, I'm going to create a little trap for my GI compadres. Sit here and I'm going to arm all these mother. Oh, I got one more. So that's it. Nope. Oh, it's going good so far. Made some brunch for the kiddos. Got everybody down for a nap. Now I'm just, hanging out. Waiting for these guys to fuck up and come back. I wanna blow them up. I want some fireworks. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. Oh, fuck! Where are they at? Where in the fuck did they run off to? Oh. Bask. Bask.
Внимание всем подразделениям. Говорит ураган. Необходимо организовать снабжение базой Вермут.
I heard you, son. Hold still, let me administer some saline. There we go. All right, you got some saline. Hang on. Let me hit you with no, can't hit you with any more morphine. So what I had actually, oh shit. I have oh shit, that was close. Bam. I don't know where that's coming from either. To the right, to the right. I hear him. Oh, I see him all the way over there. Fucking filthy GIs. Come on. All right, let me actually return that favor to him. I'm gonna say 250. It's probably longer than that. Oh no, 250 is almost on the money. I'm just gonna lob him away. If he's lobbing at me, I'm gonna lob him back. You know what I mean? Fucking a tit for a tat. Maybe they're moving right. Appreciate it. Say that again. Yeah, I'm good, brother. Yeah, it's a good thing they can't shoot worth shit. So what I have C